This is my video for the Phoenix 2-Gun Action Challenge match held July 22nd, 2023, Rifle Only Edition. Today we're shooting everything from underneath the high power bays. We have two stages. Both stages are going to be shooting a 500-yard target out there. So here is our 500-yard target. That is the main target we are engaging at the match today. There's a mini IPSC there at 400. You get one shot at that on one of the stages. Most important tactical accessory today is my portable fan. Even in the shade, it's 110 here today. Pretty damn miserable. The stage begins with a single shot at the 400-yard mini IPSC. The shooting position the shooter uses determines the amount of bonus they receive if they hit it. Unfortunately, my ballistic calculator program overestimated the amount of drop, and I shoot high over the target. Over here, the shooter has about 10 seconds to get set in position before the clock goes off again. I have to lower my bipod to be able to see through my scope underneath these slats. I am engaging at the 500-yard target. I have dialed my elevation for distance because we're only shooting at that single 500-yard target. But again, my BDC was overestimated, so I'm having to hold slightly low on the full-size IPSC target. Par time is only 45 seconds, so I'm going for all the low-hanging fruit positions I can to try to get as many hits as possible. Everyone gets par time minus bonuses for the hits. The ground is quite hotter than the ambient temperature, and lying prone, I start to feel like my insides are cooking. On this last position I shoot from on the tire, I should have come to the rear of the tire to get more stable. I do not get a hit from this position. I end up with 5 hits total on this stage. But the way this scoring works, there's going to be a bunch of ties. I am second in Armored Division, but tied for second overall with 2 other people. This is a Casarta drill derivative. The shooter starts sighted in on the 500-yard target. When they make the hit, they'll throw the kettlebell across about 5 yards. Fortunately, I can do that in one throw. Get back on the gun, get another hit. For each hit after the first one, the shooter gets minus 10 seconds off their score. By this point in the day, there's enough heat mirage downrange that it's making it difficult for the range officers to call hits on the target. The target doesn't move a whole lot when struck with 5.56 at this distance, so you really have to pay attention to look for the hit versus heat shimmer. A strobe on the target, like you've seen at the Rio Black Rifle matches, would of course resolve this, but they are consumable and expensive, so not all clubs will purchase them. You're going to see the par time expire here as I go to throw. With faster RO hit calls, I might have been able to get a third hit on target, but with the environmental conditions, this isn't the kind of stage I'd want to reshoot anyway. Lots of ties on this one. No one got more than 3 hits, but 2 hits was the most any Armored Division shooter made. In the end, first in Armored Division and tied for second with 2 other people. This match really was just an organized practice session to keep skills sharp and do something different in the summer. As miserable as it was, I'm glad I got a chance to practice more with my 20-inch WWSD before High Desert Brutality in August. If you like this kind of content, please consider supporting me on Patreon. I'm on there under Sinister Rifleman as well. Thank you for watching. Come back again for more action shooting competition content. And always remember, the Second Amendment is for everyone.